This is Tranoi Paris, happening during Paris Fashion Week. This is where fashion meets businesses and international markets. This is the beginning of the business of Fashion Week. Tranoi is the most attended event by international buyers, and it offers a very unique experience. It offers a very intimate setting, carefully curated pieces, and above all, a focus on creativity. Now, Tranoi is a leading fashion event for female designers. There's a huge focus on the women here. Take a look at the brand Gabrielle Francine. These bags are actually hand woven. So apparently for a bag this size, it takes 5 days for a woman to weave them. And then for a smaller size, it takes 4. Now, if you look closely at these bags, as an African, you will know that these bags, handcrafted, hand woven, hit very, very close to home. And that is exactly one of the reasons why we are here, to really talk about what happens when home comes to Paris. And what happens when home meets Paris? You get the most interesting part of Tranoi, Canex. Canex is the Creative African Nexus program put together by Afrcan Bank to support cultural and creative industries across Africa. I'm now speaking to the Director of Communications and Events at Afrcan Bank, Anne Eze. And this is such a delight. Talk to me, how did you feel when you saw those 3 designers walking off the runway yesterday after such hard work they put into building these collections?
I mean, yesterday was just emotional for every one of us, on the team who have worked tirelessly over the past, 5 years or so. I think what we saw yesterday was just a testament to, one, just the amazing craft that is African designs, the amazing textiles we have, the amazing designers who put their heart and soul into it. What we saw yesterday was world class.
It was.
World class designs, world class designers, world class, delivery, even with Tranoi as a partner. So we are very, very proud. We are excited about what's next to come, to be honest.
Now, I'm actually excited for what's next to come because I know what's next to come is Canex weekend in Algeria. And if this is an idea from the fashion perspective, because of course, Canex is beyond just fashion, it's the creative economy, it's an entirety. So it makes me wonder, how big are we expecting Canex weekend to be?
Oh, I think it's going to be what the team is putting together is an amazing program across all of the sectors: film, fashion, music, gastronomy, literary arts. And I think our expectation is that creatives from across the continent and everyone who's interested in really building this creative economy actually make the trip to Algeria. They come and they experience over the 3-4 days, just the amazing work that creatives in Africa do, right? I mean, Algeria is the meeting point, but I think the intention is to pull all creatives from all across the continent: South Africa, Kenya, North Africa, East Africa, so that we, again, kind of focus on the mission of the bank, right? How do we transform trade for the creative economy? How do we get the creative economy to be as vibrant as it is in other parts of the world? How do we get creators to get the full recognition, the full benefit, the full compensation that the creative economy commands elsewhere? And I think Algeria is, again, another step in that direction. And I hope people actually make the time and the effort to come and engage. And Canex, really, in general, is to elevate all of those creators, elevate the designers, create a platform and an environment for them, for people to get to know them.
Now, I know that there are financial and non-financial interventions that are available to creatives, and I think this is a major incentive for a lot of the creatives that are coming to the Canex weekend and really want to get involved in the Canex program. So just walk us through how it works.
No, I think if you go on the website, I think that the entire program for the 3-4 days it's already live, right? You would see a mix of, as you have said, non-financial interventions, and workshops and seminars, and even just meeting people who have been successful in the industry, right? And finding mentors and finding people who can help the younger ones, become even more successful. The financial interventions are also there. I mean, this is Tranoi. We're here in Paris, and it is one of the outcomes of such financial interventions. So we're creating a platform for these designers. Here it's fashion, but we do the same for film, we do the same for gastronomy, we do the same for literary arts. We literally had finished a workshop a few months ago with Chimamanda Adichie in Ghana, right? So all of these interventions, again, end game is to transform trade, to build prosperity, and to ensure that the creative economy in Africa is thriving.
I'm curious as to what the bigger picture is before I let you go. So these designers, every single year, there's a different cohort, I believe, that will get to showcase. For Canex weekend, they get to register, they get to attend, and they get to be integrated into the system. But the bigger picture, what are we looking at for Africa and our creative economy? What is Afrcan Bank looking at for Africa and our creative economy?
I think the bank's mission is about transforming trade, right, and building prosperity for Africans. So I would say the end goal is that the creators become prosperous, that trade is vibrant and buoyant, and they're able to attract and command the same level of respect, recognition, and really financial compensation for the work that they do and the designs that they have, and the craftsmanship that is again authentically African.
It is just like what we both have on. I mean,
Yes.
this is a beautiful piece. I'm wearing a Nigerian brand, so I'm excited to see what's to come.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anne, for your time.
My pleasure.
Absolutely.